Lane here from Anything Scout, and today we're going to talk about our new Scout 2 wiper conversion. Alright guys, well you're going to have a brand new wiper motor, our custom bracket for mounting. We have one spacer plate. We've got one arm for the motor itself. We're going to get all the hardware and bushings and everything you need with the kit as well. You'll get a new switch with its own aftermarket knob. If you're a little handy, you can get your stock knob to fit on there just fine. And that's about it in the kit. Then we'll talk about some of the wirings and stuff like that. Alright, so here you can see we have our old wiper motor and transmission. You know, this is exactly how it's going to be set up on yours. You're going to have a little clip down here. This is much easier to do outside of the vehicle. Take that clip off, and we're going to want to file this hole just ever so slightly, and that'll help it fit in our new mounting pin. Alright guys, so we're going to take our spacer that goes underneath our bracket, put that on first, get that oriented the right way. And then we're going to install our 3 screws with our washers. Oops, if I can get it to go in there. Had enough coffee today. Repeat that 2 more times and tighten those down. Alright guys, now that we got everything assembled, we got our transmission on our new motor, everything's together. We'll go ahead and we'll get the rest of everything ready. Here's the new washers from our website. Go right on there like that. We'll just stick our nuts on there just so we don't lose them. And then we'll show you guys how to install this in the windshield frame. Alright, now that we have our motor and our transmission in the windshield frame all lined up, ready to go, just put our 3 mounting bolts back in. This is a lot easier to do with the windshield frame off, as you can see, but it is possible to do it in the truck. We'll get these 3 in there, get them tightened up, and then we'll flip to the front of the windshield frame, and we'll get the post nuts on, get them all tightened down. Just want to get it, walk back. Okay, so with our new switch, obviously you'll see the wiring is a little different. But don't worry, it's not that complicated. Essentially, all you're going to need to do is make sure the wires on the new switch match up with the wires on the new motor, just like this. Now you may leave your wiring in the middle and try and use your old wiring that exists. I suggest just running new. But if you do try and run your old wiring, you're going to want to make sure you ohm out those wires, figure out which one's which, and make sure those still end up going from here to here on the coordinating colors. We can point this out too.
Okay.
An easy way you could do it with your stock wiring is look at the back of your original switch. The 5 posts I've got labeled here, and then you could actually match that up with the wires on the new motor.
Okay.
I guess we'll show them the threaded nut and stuff on this.
Okay. Go ahead.
Alright, so when you're physically installing the switch, it'll come with a nut on it like this. That's just to set the depth. You're going to have it set back just a little bit, probably about like that. And then we'll go ahead and use our stock nut on the outside of the dash, and that's what's going to lock it down. Alright, so as you can see, we got the old switch out. I've already got all the wires disconnected from the old switch. We'll go ahead and we'll install this. And the only thing you're really going to have to run to this switch that isn't already there, if you're not doing all new wiring, is the switch needs 12 volts key on power. So what I've done is I've teed into the old power supply for the old switch, and that is ran out to our actual motor out here. That's the only additional wire you'll need if you aren't rewiring all of it. And a bonus with this new style switch is it's actually got delay as well. And with our switch, we will get a little diagram here. It'll explain to you what the wire colors do and what their purpose is. That also helps match up with our little wiring chart here. I'm Wayne, thanks again. Anything Scout? Jump online, check out our new wiper motor conversion, and switch with delay, and like, share, and subscribe. Why can't I never say the end part?